All right, so we talked about gases and liquids. Next up, we'll talk about solids and liquids. And we don't have much to say here. It's just gonna be really short. So solids and liquid, if you're trying to dissolve a solid in a liquid and you want to dissolve more, generally what you should do is increase the temperature, right? So in general, as temperature increases, the solubility of a solid also increases. So this is different than what it was for gases. But however, it's not always true. In general, it will be true. Most of the time it is true. So you can kind of assume that it is true, but there'll be cases every now and then where it's not true. So let's take a look at that real quick. So we can see on the bottom is temperature, and then on the top is solubility. So we can see when we increase the temperature, most of these solubilities actually increase, but every now and then you'll see one that decreases, right? So this kind of cesium sulfate actually decreases. So this increase in solubility as the temperature goes up is often used for recrystallization, which we'll do in person in the lab. We'll do recrystallization. So the idea behind a recrystallization is that you have some kind of impure solid. So we'll draw this kind of like circles, and then we've got some squares where our squares are our impurities. And so what we do is we dissolve it in some water, and then we heat that water up until it's all dissolved. So I'll draw kind of this stuff dissolved, right? And then what happens when you slowly cool is that the intermolecular forces between like things, so the circles, will be stronger than that of the mixture, right? The circle square type of thing. And so if you cool it down very nice and slowly, what you'll end up is your solubility will drop, but what will happen is all of your kind of compound of interest will group together, and then it will exclude the impurity, right? And so you can see when we went from left to right, we went from an impure substance to a more pure substance.